instructor for the medical billing and coding program, and I am Mrs. Morrison. I want to go over the details for week 1 for your assignments and discussion prompts, um, replies regarding the requirements for full credit. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And that's MA. Let's go to MBC. And let me get this thing out the way here. Okay, so MBC, what are we in? 102 and MBC 20.5. Okay. Medical billing coding. Let's get rid of this, All right, so we got the application. You have the theory. Application for week 1. You have assignments here that should be completed by Sunday, so please set up your Cengage account in order to do the simulation exercises. You only have 3 here. And then you have a weekly written assignment. You're going to go to your step-by-step workbook. Your workbook is located in the course. And then you also have Vital Source Bookshelf is still there. So Vital Source Bookshelf, I like going here because I can look at all my books at once. And for the weekly written assignment, we are going to go to chapter 14. I believe that's integumentary system. And I believe that's also linked to your discussion postings here. Yeah. Okay, we're going to deal with that in a minute. So let's go back to modules. And for week 1, you have simulations. These are very important assignments. This is getting your skills build in building a strong foundation, basically as far as navigating EHR, EMR systems. You got electronic health records and you have electronic medical records. Everything is electronic. When I was in school, we dealt with paper medical records. When I worked in the field, it was paper. So some companies, they're doing hybrid where they have a little bit of both, but you have to have that sound skill set as far as navigation of EHR system. Let's say Epic system. I want you guys to go look that up, okay? And go take a look in YouTube as far as what is in that system, because that's a lot of hospital and clinical settings are utilizing that system. So it's good to be familiar with that. All right, so please start by setting up your Cengage account and then do the different assignments here, the training. And then moving forward, look like you got quite a bit as far as simulations, assignments, getting you guys those strong skill sets for navigating electronic health record system, EHR. So for MBC 102, we have some discussion postings as well. For discussions, your initial post is due by today, Tuesday. I'm doing this video March 10th. Okay, so this first post should be done for both of these topics here. So integumentary reports and the instructions are here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm uploading this video to the discussion assignment itself here. So please read the details as far as what the requirements are. Basically got 3 by Sunday. That's all we need. 3 replies by Sunday. So your first reply is today, and then you only have 2 more to 2 different students. Do not do 2 replies to the same student. So it's to get you active and to keep you in different days as far as activity in this Canvas course. It really mirrors your attendance. And you also have assignments as well, the ones we went over earlier. So do this. You're going to utilize your step-by-step workbook. And your books are also located in modules, course ebooks, and your step-by-step should be here, but that's going to redirect you to Vital Source anyway. That's where the link is. So I just go ahead and open up Vital Source itself. So in your library, you would have your step-by-step. Go to the workbook, please. Okay. And I believe you guys are still getting 2024. If not, go ahead and click on the book that you do have. And the chapter was chapter 14. So we're still streamlining integumentary systems. So you're going to go from theory information to the actual practical, which is the coding. And they're getting you guys familiar with reports. So it was chapter 14. You just scroll to 14, click that arrow going down, and it's giving you the breakdown here. And what was the instructions here? So step-by-step workbook, chapter 14, They want you to complete numbers 46 through 51, and there's integratory reports. You will see questions 46 through 51 have specific reports next to them. Once you have selected which question and report, you will then go to Appendix A. So let's go ahead and just look at these reports. Question 46 is reports. So they gave you a breakdown here, because with those numbers flip-flopping, you'll go to number 46, or you're looking for a report 46, but they're giving me that you're going to go to number 46 in the book. Well, let me just show y'all. Okay, so we got our chapter 14, and let's go to reports here. And the reports, let's get to them. I'm going this route, but they also said go to Appendix A. So here we are, and still in chapter 14. Just scroll, get that reports, and look like page 78 in the 2024 workbook step by step. But these are 46 through 51 here. So number 46, you have report 6. Okay. Number 47, you got report 7. For number 48, you got report 8. And what I mean by that, let's go to reports. That's where we're going to find them in Appendix A here. Click the drop arrow, and I'll go to number 46. So report 6. So for number 46, I'm going to go to this operative report number 6. It might be off, so scroll until you see number 6. And then this is the operative report regarding scar right parietal region, same as far as post-diagnosis. So you always want to bill for that post-diagnosis. So the pre-op and the post-op were the same. So you would have an I-10 code for this scar right parietal region. And the surgical findings, 3x1 centimeter elevated scar right parietal region. So that's the length of it. Go into your the CPT, and it's going to let you know when you're billing for integumentary system, and there's repairs to lesions, repairs to scars. You would have a measurement here in order to select the right code. So look like it's a 3 centimeter elevated scar. And then the location, parietal region of the scalp. So that will be the head. So you got a 3 centimeter elevated scar and parietal region of the scalp. You will learn that region in the dealing with the brain, the central nervous system, and the parietal nervous system, PNS and CNS. And they're going to go over different regions of the brain, and the parietal is a location basically of your head. So they're letting you know region of the scalp, okay, your head. Surgical procedure, excision, scar of scalp. That's what you're billing. So we're looking for anything that's saying procedure, and they're letting you know that's going to be your CPT code. We got the surgeon and then anesthesia. That's great. So all, what are they asking you guys to do here? So if you went to your workbook and you went to the 46 through 51, I picked number 46, which was report 6. And that's the reports are located in Appendix A. You just saw me do that, and I'll scroll down to report 6. Once you have selected which question and report, you will then, once you have selected which question and report, you will then go to Appendix A. And what they mean by question is this here, as far as this is a procedure here finishing off, then you go into report 7. So this is basically exercise number 6, report 6. You would go to Appendix A, which we did, and then select one report and define after all this. So this is such a simple assignment. I thought we were going to code. Okay, so define 3 words. That's all you need to do. So this should be done like no problem. The postings, discussion postings should be done with no problem. All right, so define 3 terms. So after all that, I was ready to code. Okay, so we got the report. We got report 6, right? This is report 6. And that's one word. I would just start here, parietal region. I'll look that up. Excision, that's one. Excision, scar of scalp, if you want to look up that definition. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Select one report, define 3 words from it. Okay, that's simple. Easy peasy. So That's one, parietal region. Hey, let's go endotracheal anesthesia or endotracheal. That's a location as far as how they administer anesthesia. So endo within the trachea, your windpipe. So if you ever had any surgical procedures, that's what that's called, endotracheal. So that's either they can put you to sleep as far as an injection by IV, or you have that general endotracheal where they put the breathing tube in and it's basically anesthesia as well. Hope I'm saying that right. But there's methods of basically putting that patient to sleep for the procedure. Anesthesia that knocks you out. We all understand that. So there's different methods of anesthesia administered to a patient, intravenously by vein, or you have the endotracheal within the windpipe. You can administer anesthesia that way as well. All right, so that's my three: parietal region, excision, scar of scalp if you want to do that, or just excision, and then endotracheal. Are there any more in here? Betadine, that's interesting. Scrub and solution, look that up. See what that is. Things that trigger your interest. Anesthesia, antibiotic, ointment. There's so many terms here you can just pull. So all they want is three. So go pick a report from your book, and you get reports by Appendix A. Make sure that while you're in the book and you're in chapter 14, that you're getting the correct reports versus what number you're on. Okay. This is practical. That could have signed that with the coding. All right, so you got several reports. Pick the report. I picked report 6. So you guys can go ahead and pick 7, 8, 9, 11. So reports, all these other reports here. You locate them in Appendix A, click on that report, report number 12. No, that's chapter 12. Let's go to, there we go. So Appendix A, and then report 12. So operative report. And I don't know why mine is not. So yours may do that as well. Pan over until you see it. You see 12, okay? I must have skipped it. Let me go back. So I'm clicking on it and it looked like it's still taking me 6. So there we go. 12. Number 12, operative report, preoperative diagnosis. There goes one term. There goes 2. There's 3. There's another. Total excision, buttock. General endotracheal. Get a definition for that. Fluids. This is a key. Lactate, lactose. Keep the stomach, keep you from being nauseated, basically. So 2 liters Ringer's lactate. Okay, there's several in here, so many. I will look that up. Just the medications and stuff, just so I can know what they are. That's what they're giving you, getting you guys to do, to basically dig deeper into these reports and get those definitions. Don't just read something you don't know what they mean. I do it, but I need to go back and see what it means in order to deliver lectures. I can read over something, but I need to know what they mean. Vaginal packing. I want to know when they use this. Then spray the base. So 2 inches, pack the wound. So this is basically the report. You're pulling 3 terms and you're going to give 3 definitions in your post. Okay, so for MBC 102, integumentary reports discussion, you need to do 3 postings. I go with this rubric. So if you did it by Tuesday, I would click one initial discussion responses made by the required due date. You got your point there. Student made at least 3 postings. Remember I said you can do 3 in one day. If you got to Sunday and you didn't have any, you forgot for some reason. That's not good though, because it's tracking your attendance as well. But you have the option of doing 3 in one day. And then you have the option of 3 on 3 different days where you're getting full credit on all these, and then the grammar and then the quality of posts also what I'm looking at. 3 days or 3 different days. Did I just say the same thing? 3 different days or 3 on the same day. You have that option. You're missing a point or 2 if you do just 3 all on the same day though, but some points are good, better than none. So for whatever reason, I would use that as an emergency reason, but I would do 3 different days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Start on Sunday. Knock them out. And then start on your assignments on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. You have those days to focus on your assignments. Knock these postings out. Don't let them linger. You can reply to mine. I have some in there as well because I'm required to keep that conversation going. So don't make this harder than what it is. Just do your replies. They don't have to be an essay. I'm not looking for an essay, but make it a quality post. Okay. If you agree with someone, let me know why you agree. Don't just type, I agree. I can't give points for that. Let me know why you agree. Give more details on whatever the conversation is taking place as far as why you agree and let them know what you found as far as more details. Just keeping the conversation going. All right. That's for MBC 102. You got two topics, MBC 20.5. You have two topics. You know that that first initial post is coming from your workbook. You can log on to Vital Source Bookshelf itself, or just click on that option in Canvas, and it will redirect you to Vital Source Bookshelf. But I think that will be it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Week 1 assignments are due Sunday, 11:59 p.m. I can be reached in Teams. You can type directly and message me in Teams directly, instant messaging. And you can also my email, dmorrison@carrington.edu. You guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of your day. Get those discussion postings in by Sunday and your assignments completed by Sunday. Thank you.